Hello, everybody. Laura back again, and I can tell I have to get up and turn the light on. It's too dark behind me. I hope everybody is doing well today. I didn't mean to be a couple minutes late. I got sucked into a show. Happens to the best of us. So, I'm here. Uh-oh. What's that? I know what that is. What's that? Oh, that thing. Well, that didn't come in handy in the end. Okay. So, here I am. I'm still hungry because I came home and rested. So I've been working on my blanket, of course. I get this one done. I've got another, what, 4 blankets left that I want to do. I'm not going to get them all done before I do something else. I know that. Just as long as I can work on this one on the bus, I take it on the bus. I found a bigger bag to put it in, so I can still take it on the bus. Next, I'll have to find a smaller project because, yeah, it's just getting hard to carry this big thing. I mean, I don't really carry it. My walker does, but that's part of the problem is that the elevator. Remember, I live on the 3rd floor. The elevator's having problems. Kind of hard to take my walker up and down the stairs. I had to go from the 3rd floor. I had to leave. I grabbed my purse. I left my walker with my lunch and my crochet bag on it, and my popcorn inside the seat. And I grabbed my purse and I went down to the 2nd floor and rode the elevator to the 3rd floor, got my walker, rode down to the 1st floor. Well, I'm standing there with somebody else who really, really wants to get to the 3rd floor and cannot walk up the stairs. And I said, well, somebody's going to have to go up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, walk up the stairs to the 3rd floor, get on the elevator, and ride it down. Because I have pretty good sense. That's not the right word, but I have a pretty good sense of the timing of things with this elevator as it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I only take it when I absolutely have to, which is down in the morning and up at night. Anytime over the weekend, I rode it up and down. No, I didn't. I used my cane and went up and down the stairs. Makes for a long, hard, hot trip up the stairwell, though. But anyway, I digress. Rabbit holing. Hello, Miss Sue. Thank you for being here. I only use the elevator when I absolutely have to. I think that was part of my point. I absolutely have to twice a day, minimum. I checked my mail before I came up. That way I wouldn't have to go back downstairs because I would be going downstairs with my cane instead of with my walker because you never know what floor the elevator is going to be on. It's got this thing where it almost closes the door and then it opens it again and almost closes the door and opens it again. And it does this 3 or 4 times. And I've noticed that if I tip my weight a little bit because of the walker, so it'll go towards one side and I'm going towards the other side, it doesn't always work in an elevator correctly. I lost power yesterday with 107 degrees heat. Yeah, that's a little bit warm. I think we were 104 with the heat index yesterday and 110 on Saturday. Uh-oh, she's playing with her toy. Yes, she was playing with her toy. Venus was making noise. So yeah, I I'm gonna have to start complaining because it's like, okay, you guys get on with it, get things fixed, get things accomplished, or get this building condemned because I'm sick and tired of living on the third floor and not having an elevator, which I was promised would work while I lived here if I moved in. You know what I mean? You know those ambiguous promises they make to get you to move in, right? Uh-huh. I won't even get into a couple of the other ones. Oh, so yeah, not the best time to not have AC. Yes, I understand. My AC is working, uh, but not as well as it has in the past. And I keep getting asked, so do you know when the new system's going to be up and running? No, because I'm never at the apartment building when the office is open so that I can go in and ask these questions. And I am tired of reminding people, no, I'm at work during the day. Okay, it's still work, even if it's on the job experience. I'm still getting paid, but I do not have a job. I'm in a work training program. I'm just getting a little fed up with some of the stuff. And that includes somebody that I cannot talk about. Okay, so things have gone in my favor, at least a little bit. I can't go into that except that I didn't lose Snap. They could ask themselves exactly. And well, these aren't people that live in my apartment building. But yeah, exactly. Uh, okay, I forgot what I was going to talk about next. I had it in my head and now I lost it. But I came home and I relaxed, and I haven't made dinner yet, but I did get my pan washed. So when I'm done here, I'll make my dinner, and then I'll probably won't get it eaten because I'll get sucked into my show again to see what happens next. Oh, excuse me. So, okay, I get to keep one of my, let me put it this way, I get to keep one of my public assistants and I lose the other one. So I got to go through the process of uh, getting help to get my own insurance, uh, health insurance. So that was interesting. But I had a little snack so I could come on. It will turn into leftovers then. Oh, it's going to be a big enough amount of food to be leftovers for lunch tomorrow, at least. At least that, yes. No, I've got to eat something because my stomach is, even with the little snack I just had, my stomach's like, come on, you got to feed me. And I'm like, oh, you'll be fine just a little bit longer. It's like, no, you got to feed me. Yeah, well, we'll see about what time I feed it, that is. Nope, nope, you got to feed me. Not yet, I don't. I have a big knot. Want to see my big knot? That's the process of three different strings of yarn going at the same time. Excuse me, I did take my pills. Little House of Horrors, feed me. Yep, yep. Feed me. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I can't tell where the string goes. It's kind of a mess in here. I'm trying to get that out of the way. Although that's the wrong color, but maybe if I undo some of this, it'd be easier to figure out what I do have here and where I need to go. Here we go. I found the problem finally. Okay. Da, 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 da. There we go. Oops, I pulled out a couple of stitches. Nothing like pulling them out when you're knitting, though. Oh boy, does that fall apart fast. Oh, excuse me. Oh, even Venus was trying to convince me that I had to feed her. Feed her. I'm like, you have food. I gave you food. You've got plenty of. I've made sure I fed her before I left this morning. I've started to pack for my trip in 2 weeks. Yay! She's not a cat, but turned into a little piggy instead. Well, she thinks she's gonna get wet cat food. Every time she hears me pulling cans out of the cabinet, she comes running. Maybe I should do that instead. No, I don't have time tonight. I can do that tomorrow. No, I can't. I can do it on Wednesday then. I guess I wasn't as far as I thought I was. I thought I was going to hit the end of the round, and I'm not there yet. Excuse me. I need to put my brace back on. Tell her I have sardines in my cupboard. She hears the cans. She hears me popping can tops. She comes running. She's like, "Where's mine? Where's mine?" And I'll be like, I know what you want, but she doesn't eat it all. I give her half of it. She eats a quarter of it and leaves the rest to get hard and dried out. If I give her a quarter of it, then I usually end up forgetting to give her more, and the rest of it goes bad in the refrigerator. I mean, I might remember it twice, so that's a half gone, and so I'm wasting the same amount whether I give her a quarter twice or a half once. I mean, a half twice, excuse me, because she leaves about a half behind of the entire can. Lynette, hi! Thank you for being here. Phew, my AC is working hard, but not hard enough. I'm sweating with this blanket on my lap. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually thinking about moving this to Wednesdays. I have my reasons. Because this Monday is a long day. Wednesday's a long day too, but Monday's a long day. Actually, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all going to be long days. But oh well. Well, I'm glad you found us. I mean, me. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so whoops, I almost lost my stitch again. Is this the one? Yes, I'm finally on the correct round. I mean, the correct side of the round. I'm almost to the end of the round. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I got this wrapped around my foot. No, I have it wrapped around the blanket. Come on, get out of there. Okay, there we go. That's hot. And now I'm hot. Come here. Okay, so I've been thinking about moving the live to Wednesdays because then I could leave it there all year. I wouldn't have to move it except on special occasions. That would be rare that Wednesday night would have something going on. I don't know. It's just a thought. I had to explain to my kids multiple times that during summer I don't have Sunday lives. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, oh. We, uh, we all, my friend and I, we almost didn't go to the concert last night. I finally looked it up online and I said, oh, well, it's not at the park. So I said, this is the place we need to go. Okay, so my friend drove and we went. But we were thinking it was just going to be too hot. And today I had to explain that I had back-to-back lives. Well, there's never going to be a good time. So if you can't catch it live, just catch it in a replay. I don't expect everybody who follows me. It is too hot. Yeah. I don't expect everybody who follows me to be able to watch it when I have the time to be able to do it. It doesn't, life doesn't work like that. And it's just the way it is. I I'm not going to quit. I believe me, I've thought about this a lot today. I'm not going to quit. I don't want to quit my channel. I only do one thing a week. I have so many ideas of things I want to do for videos, but I just don't have enough time. Oh, I left my water over there. I just don't have enough time. So I was starting to work on the sewing machine here uh, with the duvet cover that I want to make. And I was looking at things and I'm like, I don't think I have enough material. So I decided to go look around and see what else I could find and if I could find any more of the original stuff, which I couldn't. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I can use the other stuff, but or I can use a different material um, to add to it. It's gonna look awesome no matter what. That's just me. Hi! Write the ideas down. Oh, I have them. Janice. I couldn't think. I'm like, how do I say her name again? My goodness. Hi, Janice. Thank you for being here. Just can't get my brain to work. And, and I wasn't hungry when I got home because I ate my snack while I waited for my little bus to pick me up. Um, so yeah, I wasn't hungry when I got home, and so I sat down in my chair and was resting, watching my show. I should say shows because it's not just one. I've gotten I've gotten stuck on these little what you would call hour or what in America we would call a 2 hour movie, with all the commercials. So it's about an hour and 35 to an hour and 45 minutes, right? Because each hour, no, it'd be about an hour and a half. Yeah. So because in each hour, there's about 15 minutes worth of commercials, which makes it an hour and a half long movie. I was watching three grandkids all day and came home and took a shower to cool off. It's 97 today in PA. You're making me yawn. I'm sorry. I don't know what the temperature was today. I know it was going to be way lower than it had been, and it did rain several times today. There is never a time in the day that I don't yawn when I'm sitting down, especially after I take my pills, my pain meds. So, So it is what it is. I guess that's just the way it's going to be, right? Okay. I'm not sure how to do this last stitch. That is too far of a jump. Ah, there we go. It's right there. Now I come over here. Go right there. No, yes, no, yes. Okay. And I'm bringing this one to it. I had a cold front going through. It was sitting nicely in the 60s. Oh, damn it. Get off of there. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to cuss. But the wheels of my chair were stuck. The wheels of my chair were stuck in the blanket. And now somebody's not going to let their little 13, 14-year-old teenager watch me. I did a med run this morning to make sure I will have enough for my trip. Yep, yep, yep. I understand. Okay. That's not staying very flat, and I know why. Because of that stitch. Oh well. I think I'm going to start doing it like that from now on. Because it's getting a little bit of a bump in it. Okay. I'm going to do it like that from now on. Not supposed to have a bump at the edge where the seam is. It's not supposed to have a bump, but it has a bump. It's just very humid up here today. I don't know what the temperature got to. And my phone's plugged in over there, so yeah, I'll bet it was oppressively hot down there. I want a basket kit from Dana at Wonderlust Crochet. I like Happy Mail. Happy Mail is fun. Try and untangle this a little bit more because I can't even get the yarn I'm working with. There we go. Yes, congratulations, Janice. So, not a lot to talk about anymore. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel like me and my channel have become boring. There's so much I want to do. I just don't have time for it. Dan, yes, Lynette, sure you are. Sorry, Sue. Okay, thanks. I enjoy entering contests as a hobby of mine. Sue, where are you going? I know where Sue's going. I'm going to Florida to visit my boys for the last time, and I'm sure it's bittersweet that they're big kids now. I know it was for me. OMG, it will be hot there. Yes, it will. July is the best time to go to Florida because it will be hot there and nobody else will be going. Well, that's not true. Everybody goes to Florida in the summer, right? Uh-huh. Oh, it's twisting one way, coming off one side and twisting up the other side. Okay, that does not help me any. So we'll just go like this and pull off as much as we can. Your daughter lives in Fort Lauderdale? I've got family down there too. I haven't made east of Colorado. Oh, hello, Divergent Crafter. Thank you for coming. I meant to say it the other way. Thank you for being here. Haven't made it east of Colorado, huh? I haven't made it. Well, let's see. No, I guess I have. I've made it all the way to Washington, D.C. I landed at Dulles Airport one time. I was going to say I hadn't made it to the East Coast, but it's not true. Okay, I have been given a Sonic figure to give to my youngest, and I have been doing photo montage with him, doing all sorts of shenanigans. Awesome! I'm just sitting here crocheting with my stomach telling me, feed me, you're hungry. Yes, we'll get to dinner eventually. I also have to check in with my friend, my bestest best friend. I have been all 48 states as a child, but don't remember some. I've been to Dallas too. I went to a Mary Kay convention years ago with a nursing infant. I'm good, Laura. Thanks for the check-in. I'm glad to hear that. And yes, I know I haven't been checking in with you. No, I have to check in with my best friend in the building. She worries me from time to time. Divergent, a new way to spell my name. Cool. Sue, my phone has its own way of doing things. Phones have that problem, don't they? Yep. Creativity is what we are about. True enough. True enough. True enough. True enough. Okay, so the next time I have all the material out and I'm trying to figure out what my next step is, I've got to first I've got to get the sewing machine. The heat today has me pooped. Yeah, no kidding. Mine too doesn't feel bad. It happens to all of us. Yep, exactly. Yep, the heat has you pooped. Yep, I hear that. And I messed up and forgot that I had an appointment half an hour earlier than I thought it was this morning. But that's all right. Person didn't show up anyway, even though I was there. Person didn't show up before I got there, didn't show up after I was there. Okay, called her. Oh, well, this, and this. Okay, well, fine then. I had to frog a Chanel blanket. I didn't realize I needed to melt the ends when joining. Huh. Have to? Is that a have to problem? I mean, thing? I haven't done anything with the Chanel. It's pretty, it's soft, but an acrylic blanket is heavy enough. I don't need heavy. I didn't mean heavy enough. I meant hot enough. It's hot enough. I don't really need the extra of a different blanket. I mean, of the Chanel different yarn. That's when joining new colors. Okay. I guess that might make sense. Okay. It got to 94 with 76% humidity, and I don't have any AC at work. Add welding and Hades level day activated. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I can believe that. I can most definitely believe that. Oops, come back here. I have 100% cotton Chanel yarn. Yeah, that won't melt. Well, the Chanel yarn I looked at today was polyester, so that's what I was thinking. But yes, you do have 100% cotton. Cotton Chanel is it heavy feeling? Probably not as much. This was a Premier Yarn Jelly Bean. Ooh, yeah. Come on, where's the knot? It's stuck, but I'm not finding where it's stuck. Oh, well, maybe it's higher up than I thought. No, it is down here. Okay, probably in this section right here. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. This way, this way. Come out of there, you. Okay, can I pull through? Yes. Oh, nope. I just hit another knot. When you step outside and you feel as if you are being cremated. Yeah. Okay. Where I'm stuck in here again. Stuck in the same spot. Oh, it's a DK weight? Oh, well, that, yeah, that's part of it, so it wouldn't be as heavy. Okay. Can I pull? I can pull again. Yay. All right. I had Indian food last night, and I know I've had it once or twice before, but last night's was really good. And I'm not going to tell you the name of the place or what the street is or anything like that because there are people that watch me in my area. So I'm not going to go there. Sue, maybe that is what was happening. I was unsuccessfully cremated, laugh out loud. I was in it from 5:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Yeah, especially if you aren't tolerant, if you're intolerant to high temperatures. Not jelly bean, it's gumdrop. Oh, okay, I know which one you mean then. But still, ooh, premiere. I have so many projects I still want to get done. But making this duvet cover is becoming important because I'm tired of tripping on the comforters, the bottom of the comforters, always sitting on the floor, and my foot gets trapped in it. It sounds yummy either way. That's true, 100% polyester. Okay. Premier is one of my favorite brands. Yes, I like Premier. I do. I do. But it also depends on what I'm looking for. And sometimes when I'm looking for a good cotton, I'm looking for it in a certain color. So that's when it usually ends up. It's a vintage English Chanel. Oh, okay. So, sometimes it's not a matter of picking my favorite company. It's more a matter of getting the color I want for the project and the weight and in cotton and, especially cotton because uh, I'm not going to wear something made out of acrylic, especially during the summer. I've got a few things I want to do with some wool yarn that'll be great for wearing during the winter. In fact, that probably is going to be the next project I pick up after this. Trying to get things done, remember? Cotton Fair is nice. Yes. And I like, was it Sprout? I don't remember if it's got something else besides cotton in it, but I like Sprout um, as well. The colors in particular. Uh, but yeah, it comes down to finding what I'm looking for. It's not always my favorite yarn company that has what I want. So I end up looking around at other companies and other different things. So come out of there. Got a little bit more. I've been loving willow cotton yarn lately. I will eventually use it in part of the throw blanket I'm designing for my annoying but lovable older sister. I've been loving willow cotton yarn lately. Willow. I'll have to look that one up. I was kind of disappointed in the Dollar Trees that I went to yesterday. I love the fact that they now all have these yarn these bins with the yarn in them, but none of them had any cotton. It was mostly the Chanel and a little bit of acrylic, and maybe some slightly fancier. I can't remember what that other one was that I saw. It was like a fancier. It was like a it's like a fancy for the premier bundles, the little balls that they sell at Dollar Tree. Um, what am I trying to say? It reminded me of like an eyelash yarn, but it wasn't. It wasn't long. It was just a little bit. Oh, through Hirschner's. Okay, I'll have to look at that. So I'm looking for just the right shade of either pink or purple. It can't be too dark, but it can't be too light. For a tank top, I want to make myself. I love the one I made last year. I've worn it, I think, twice already this year. I recently tried Crochet. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, yarn, and she has some really nice cotton yarns. Whoops, whoops, come back here. Can't find the knot. There's the knot. All right, some of you guys just have to get out of the knot here. Come on. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. It's still tied around itself. Oops, that's not right. Ah! It's literally caught on itself. And I don't see how it is caught on itself. Yep, it is. Okay, that helps a little bit. Let's pull this one out. I just need to find the perfect shade of pink wool yarn for the blanket. Yes, yes, you do. Excuse me. All right. I thought I turned that thing off like 3 times now. Why is my printer turning off? Finally. All right, everybody. It's been fun. I've actually got a lot of crocheting done. But I'm really getting hungry, so I'm going to cut it short. I love you. Hugs and kisses. There's the hugs. I said it backwards. Kisses and hugs. There we go. Also need to fine tune the design. Yeah, you have some great ideas though. You just need to work. You need to work on it a little bit. I think. Sue, have you checked out Knitpicks? A good place. I've got some yarn from Knitpicks a couple times, couple 2, 3 times, something like that. Big hugs, everybody. All right. Yep. Have a good week. But I am thinking about moving away from Monday night. But we'll see. Okay. I'll let you know. Goodbye. Have a good week. Bye bye.